Yo, yo, you guys can hear me, right? Yo, yo, yo. All right, fire. Okay. All right. What's going on, Sisu?
Hey, can you hear me?
Wait 1 second. Let me get my headset up.
All right, love it. You
There it
grabbed it.
is. There it is. What's up, Sisu?
Awesome. How's it going? Good morning. Good morning, guys.
How you doing? I'm gonna ask. Actually, I'm gonna mute everybody else. But oh, never mind. It's good. Okay.
Yeah. I'm only going to be able to stay for a little bit, like I kind of mentioned, just going to be kind of helping out the little rents, get them to their doctor's appointment for my yards.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
mean,
this is going to be a fun one. Please be careful out there.
yeah. Today, I know. There was something today, or was
Yeah,
it?
I thought I'd
Tomorrow?
help you guys out, like kind of doing the quick list of all the key economic reports that are coming out this week.
Yeah.
Which will lead into the decisions for next week, which obviously that's a big talk, right? Like it's a lot of things going on with those guys. So, oh yeah, so the small business optimism index. Yeah. Um, we'll use that, but you definitely don't want to be in it when that happens.
Yeah, I know there was definitely something. I mean, this week is just there's just a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
It's
you
best to
know,
just be cautious. I mean, yesterday was so nasty. But it's really about being able to see days like that and have the patience to sit. And
yeah,
it's just knowing that there's always going to be another opportunity in the market, right? And I just think a lot of traders like want to make money today. And that's kind of where like that fast money mentality comes. And it really just comes back to fuck them over. So,
yeah, 100%. And I mean, as when we first met, that was something that I really just kind of I repeated and repeated, and I still repeat it,
yeah,
because it's just one of those things that until I think I mentioned it, even though it's the analogy, but hey, we all started when we first started riding our bikes and everything, some of us were good right off the bat, others took a little bit extra time, but all of us scraped our knees,
right, right.
and then we realized it's like, okay, don't do that, right? So and that's what trading really is kind of like, oh, okay, I've got to be more patient. This is the kind of, I remember this. I lost this much. It was very painful. That one of
Right.
those. I think the one thing that's great about the group is that our focus here for the group is to get as little scrape away from them as possible, right? So they don't scrape their knees as much and be good at what they do eventually, So this is this is- yeah, this is messy. Like you see the spikes we have, it's like both sides. That huge spike at the 9:30 open. Usually a market like this, you kind of want to wait until like 9:40, 9:45, preferably, to see what it does, because right now it's in the kill zone, just grinding people right now.
Yeah, this is nasty.
Yeah, I would not want to, currently at best, you'll probably, look at a potential sell, but it's definitely see profit, take profit, and then it's gonna bounce. They probably reject.
Yeah, I want to see what this looks like. The break under 6505.
Yep.
6505 yesterday, there was a I remember there was a big strong bid at 6505 and you can see it was
Oh
resistance and it
yeah,
turned into
yeah.
support here. So I
Did
want
you
to see
see
how
those?
this
You see those orders last night? Like there were like I did kind of look a little bit, and there were some like orders that came in that were like I think at one point I saw 155 in there orders,
yeah,
and then
no,
yeah, and then there
that
was like a
shows
400, I think. I was like, wow, tell me you're insider trading without telling me you're insider trading.
yeah,
That,
yeah,
that
yeah.
number has not, barely ever existed.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. But I guess just doing a quick analysis here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, price is tapping the supply level. Also tested the previous all-time high here. Swept yesterday's high day. So it is showing some weakness. If we could break under 65.05, I'll look at the order flow to see what kind of information I see to get short down to the 64.90. Um, for me to long this market, I do want to see if we come up here and we start consolidating up here, and there's just a ton of volume building up. Um, I'm expecting all-time high to trigger, but I don't know if that's a trade I'm gonna take. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I guess today I'll just kind of sit on hand, see what's happening. But the market does look weak, so until we could reclaim yesterday's high day and we start building volume at the highs, then it'll look a little stronger. But um, yeah, it's really all I have for the S&P 500 right now. I mean, all-time highs at 65.40. It's very, very close. And we have a ton of news tomorrow, Thursday and Friday. So um, yeah, I guess it's just best to wait, just really sit and watch what happens. What's up, everybody? See, we got more people in here. But my main focus is really preserving capital today. I mean, it's been 9 minutes now since the market opened, and we've moved 7 points. We moved
Yeah.
7 points, and it's been 9 minutes.
This is one of those markets where you get to work on developing your skill set for patience.
Yep. You know what? I got my journal with me.
Oh, nice. I love it. Awesome. Yeah. Already did mine like
Hey,
hours ago.
yo, so I wanna talk to all the premium members.
Yeah.
Um, I remember when I first started trading, it was always like, I want to make money. And I would just like when I'm trading, I will be focused on just money. Like every habit that I would do in the morning when I first started was all motivated by making money. So every decision that I was making was fueled by greed. So on a day like today, it's a perfect day for you guys to practice journaling, meaning writing your steps down, writing down um, your rules, right? Like being able to just practice habits that keep you sharp and in line. So when the opportunity comes, you're ready. So I know yesterday everybody was calling it a quote unquote boring day, but it's a perfect day for you to sharpen up your psychology and stay with your rules, right? Because I mean, we were looking at it as a boring day. I know a ton of people that blew accounts yesterday trying to trade that choppy ass range. So I guess my point is every day is an opportunity, regardless of what the market looks like. And if you're approaching trading in that way and focusing on journaling and really sharpening up your psychology, it's just better, man. It takes the stress off. Like you're not always worried about chasing a dollar in the stock market. That's a terrible way to not even live, but that's a terrible way to, yeah, it's a terrible way to trade. I guess that's just my quick point and piece of advice. Take every day as an opportunity. If you're not like you don't have to be making money every day, but there's always something you can do to improve yourself, right? So that being said, I'm gonna actually journal write my rules and stuff. So this session looks slower today too. If you guys have any questions, please type them in the chat. I would love to show you guys some stuff. But yeah, there's just no volatility in this market right now. It's really best to just sit on your hands. I'm going to be um, writing my rules. I'll be sending those over on Discord when I'm done. And also, I'll be trying to go live a lot more often. Um, I actually like it because it's able helps me reinforce all the psychology stuff that I've learned and really practice it too. And again, just I want to make this clear too. This live is simply just to show you guys my thought process. Um, it is not for you guys to copy my trades at all. If anything, um, I'll be telling you guys like by the time I'm telling you I'm short, like it's I'm already been short or I've been long. So this is just showing you my thought process. Like I said again, we're bouncing off of the supply. We swept yesterday's high day and we failed below it. We're in this mini balance. If we could break below 65.05 with some strong sell volume, and I see buyers trapped on pullbacks, I'll look to short it down to 64.90. Just because this happens, does this mean I'm going to short? No, I have to look at the order flow to see what's going on. Okay, so it's one thing to have a plan, or it's one thing to have and anticipate something. It's another to actually look at the order flow when the time comes. So keep that in mind. But this is what I'm looking for. How nasty this looks on 1 minute. So I'm gonna mark this up. This is the New York Open here.
Oh yeah, it's
We haven't
definitely
done
good.
we
It
haven't
looks
done jack shit. Stay patient. This is learning trade isn't bad. I mean, let's just take a step back and look at it. Yesterday, what happened in the market? It was literally going sideways the entire time. So then a lot of retail's waking up today, looking forward to today, like, yeah, like today gotta be a good day, right? And then look what happens. We wake up, it's just chopping. I mean, it's so obvious they're trying to lure in these retail traders and you know, so wait until the market shows a 10. Do not jump in right now. Do not micro analyze like this on a 1 minute chart. Like you're gonna, yeah, take a step back to the 15, take a step back, see what's going on. The lowest I'd go is maybe a 5 minute, at least for now. I'm gonna take this off. It was kind of messy. Man, there's another bid sitting at 65.05 again. Same guy from yesterday. He bidded the pre-market at 6 a.m. Pacific, 6:15. Now he's bidding again. Another bid sitting there again. So the way I got the 6505 level is just turn this blue. Just off of the order flow from yesterday. Yeah, I think the market's flat and it's just waiting for news, man. Like, but see, that's exactly my point though. Like, you have to be able to sit through these type of days and not just take an entry to take an entry, you know? So it's very key being aware of those things and um, managing yourself properly. I'll show you guys this. Good old book maps. How fucked up this looks. Literally, we opened here. There's nothing going on. Oh, do you guys want to see book maps or do you guys want to see my trading view? What would you guys like to see?
I think both would be pretty good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I was thinking of keeping book map. Yeah, yeah, okay. Because I mean, trading view is
Right.
trading view.
So kind of show them like how it correlates,
Yeah, yeah.
because
You know,
some
actually,
folks
actually
might not.
today is a perfect day.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody's saying book map. That's what I figured. Because I think um recording book maps and really showing my analysis would be amazing. But as you guys can see here, just a quick explanation.
Hey, Justin.
What up, Dr. J? You can just type in the chat. Um, okay, the red bubbles are is sell volume, like people hitting sell market, aggressively getting in, and the green is basically buyers, buy volume. And if you see like these dark lines on top and at the bottom, you see like these dark lines. These are resting orders in the market, like limit orders. So you guys can see there's a lot of sell volume here that push price down. And now you can see it's kind of dying out. These bubbles are getting smaller. So there's less volume on both sides of the market. But I want to show you guys how I'm able to use this at my key levels. It's just not at my key level, so I can't really show much, but um, you can see prices just consolidating here. Right now it's in the middle. I have the 6505, which is one of my key levels. So I'm basically looking for price to kind of break down below this strongly and then retest and see. I want to see what kind of activity goes on here. We also have a yesterday's high day at 16.5, which is up here. So if price gets up here, I want to definitely see what it does. Anywhere between these levels right now is no man's land for me. There's nothing going on here for me. Coming down to 6505, let's see if we get a strong break. So I'm looking for any clues while this is breaking down. Is it leaving a low volume node? Are we breaking it with strength? Um, there's some type of large delta, like what's gonna be going on. So here comes the 6505. You see there is a bid sitting here, a resting order. It's not filled yet.
Yeah, that's that 945 move that's starting up.
Yup. Look at that shit.
That's
Right
a
off of 6505.
it's basically a 15-minute orb, right? So open range breakout kind of thing.
Yup.
And then the worst thing, the thing that I've kind of been seeing or noticing is that it's been breaking out, but then it pulls itself back eventually through the day. So, and sometimes people will use that on the higher time frame as possible confirmation for the entry, but it hasn't been committing, which creates the range, right? Which is full loop back as to why we're like, hey guys, just be careful trading. It's usually just commits in that direction to the following level. So it's not doing it this time around. So it it
Yup.
might
Look how
for
nasty this shit
NQ.
is.
Yeah, it's gonna pull back and that, so that would be the confirmation, right? Right, like at for you guys, like for the ES, maybe 6508 as a possible sell entry, but I wouldn't do it in this kind of market,
Yeah.
kind of hold off to see if a huge red like bubble comes in on a book map and
6508 is an offer sitting right here too.
there it is. Yeah. There's that 65 oh, that just popped up, didn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it did
Yeah, see?
right now. It's also a P shape on the footprints.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not shorting this. I want to see that weakness first. I want to see the break of the O5s. I do not want to short
Oh yeah.
me
Yeah, yeah,
personally, I do
definitely.
not want to short this before the O5s break. Just given the what's going on in like the context
Yep.
of this market. Because we could easily fucking just dabble here and then just rip
Oh
up,
God, yeah.
right? I mean, I can't even imagine how many sellers are learning in with this movement. That's why I want to be able to break the O5s and I want to look for a pullback to stop out late sellers, then get in when those sellers stop out. That's kind of the mindset I have here. But I mean, like I said before, if you guys are micro analyzing each movement, it's going to be get you very emotional to trigger an entry. Plus, another thing I'm noticing is the speed of the tape, the speed of how fast the volume is coming in. It's very slow today, by the way. So it's not very, you know, it's not really enticing me to take an entry. Like I really need strong confirmation. Like I want to take a trade that is me worth losing. Like if I'm okay losing on it, I will take it. See here, we're breaking the O5s
Yep.
very slowly. There's another bid sitting. The O4s, we got some here. O3s. Let's see if these sellers are hitting the bid very strong. Of course, there's another one sitting at 6,500. I don't really look at resting orders like that too much. It's just an extra confluence on my end.
Yeah. I
Um,
just kind of peeked into my ES chart and for you guys and based upon
Here
what
it is.
I'm doing it TP1 for me would have been the previous low, which is 6502. So but if it breaks that, it should continue.
There's a lot of sell volume here below the O5s. There's some trapped buying at the O7s. If this thing could pull back to the O7s and I see some trap buyers, I wouldn't be kind of open to shorting this. We will
What
just
do you
have to
have for
see.
5 to 10? I've got just kind of since I'm not taking anything, I'm just kind of going through and seeing how this strategy that I've kind of been messing with works out with ES. But I've got a 6 5 10. for entry. So meaning that if it comes back to 6,510, then let's see. Looks like we've got, looks like there's a resting order up there. I see what it's doing. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, eight guy pulled his offer.
So,
His offer at, oh, actually still there. Oh, wait. Look at that buying reclaimed O fives. I mean, just look at this. Look how clear this is. All these sellers stepped in. Then what?
yeah, if you
Just
took
ripped
that
up.
initial, yeah, sell,
These guys are getting stopped.
yeah, that would have been brutal. Mm. That's your VWAP, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, right up
yeah,
above there.
yeah. It's the
Okay.
VWAP.
Yeah, I think even the 6,510 that I have, it might actually pass it. You know what I mean? Like it would be one of those pause entries kind of thing on a day like today. Brutal. I mean, it's living up to its goofy Trap Tuesday
You
theme.
know, I kind of like this area. These trap sellers and the reclaim of this O5. We could pull back here before trading the tens.
Hmm.
Something like this. Pull back. See if we could trap these sellers again. Go up to the O10s. Break the high day.
Oh, what happened to that wrestling order in 6,510?
These guys are pulling.
Yeah.
It's lifting the
But that's the
market.
other thing to look for too, are spoofs, right? Which is not legal, but they can't prove them, which is basically somebody putting large orders there to get price to gravitate towards it, and then they pull the order. So then those resting orders disappear.
Yeah. Look at the wicks on the 15 minute. Everybody go to the
It's
15-minute chart. Look at those wicks. That's nasty. Bottom wicks.
all right. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go get ready,
Yeah.
and
Thank you for
yeah,
joining though. I
no, appreciate it. Always a
appreciate the
pleasure, guys.
advice,
Please
but yeah, I'll
stay
talk to you
safe.
soon. Bye, see you soon.
Yeah, you guys take good care of yourselves. Bye.
All right, fellas. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you guys. I can't read this shit. Like it's just nothing going on in the market. I can't read this shit. So when it's like that, I just sit. There are traders that have been trading 10 plus years that I can't read the market, but they sit, right? So yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't read this shit, man. Gold, huh? The gold bounce off of a demand level? Damn, gold's at all-time highs. Damn, that would have been a nice long here. It's okay. I'm not in this. Oh sevens, I missed it. Came back to test these fucking trap sellers. Damn. Reclaim a 6505, trap these sellers. If I was in at oh 07, which I wish I was, I barely missed it. Stop at oh 05. I would probably move to break even now. I would definitely go to break even now if you're in at the oh 07s. And I would go for a break of the high day into yesterday's high day, the 17s. It's probably gonna give you break even though. Yeah, break even. Look at that. That's fucking nasty. See, anything between these two ranges is absolutely disgusting. I'm not trading this. I didn't take anything. Yo, this market is nasty, man. It's just fucking people up here. It's a P shape off of the VWAP. We could break the 6505s. I like it. Yep, good. People are pissed. People are pissed. We just can't break that '05 level, man. The only there if 6505 breaks, there's nothing holding this. There's nothing stopping this to the 6490s. That's just my analysis here. Now let's see what goes on here. Sell volume is getting kind of weaker here. Buy volume is getting kind of dried up as well. There it is. There's that break. We just broke pre-market low with a lot of selling volume. Let's see what it does. Nothing going on. I'm not trading. This is nothing's telling me to get short. We just swept the low and it's breaking down. We just trapped all these sellers below at the pre-market low here. We broke structure up. Let's see what happens here. Get all these trap sellers, man. Some disgusting. This is some nasty work here. Yeah, 7 a.m. cows. Fucking gross. And all that cell volume coming in. Yeah, that's a lot of cell volume here. It's not moving down though. Testing these trap sellers right at the 6505. Some nasty work here. Some nasty work here. Heading to hospital. All right, Andrew, I'll see you soon, buddy. Let's see if we could rip and take out that high day. Kind of like it. Long hair at 6505 with my stop at 03. I'm going to break even now. As we test this VWAP. I do not want to see this come back down to 05. I'm long here at 05.5. Stop was at 3, now it's at break even. I want to see this work out right away and take out these highs. I had a 2.5 point stop. Um, Yesterday's high day is at, I mean, today's high day is 12.5. I'm going to break even to test in VWAP. This would be a 7 point trade with 2.5 point risk. Looking to scale some at the high day, and then I will leave a runner for 10 points into yesterday's high day. Actually, I don't want to get out 7 points. That's gonna skew my RR. I'm at break even now. If I look on a candlestick chart, we're at VWAP. We're testing VWAP. I want to see a rip above anywhere from 12 to 15. I'm getting out of this trade. I got a hard order set at 15. There it is. It's going on a stop run. I want a strong pop above these highs, stopping these buyers out. I do not want to see this fail here. On a strong pop, sweeping high day. I didn't take any off. I'm holding this until I want to say the 15. I want to see a strong pop above the 15 and I'm out. Strong pop. There's that pop. I'm out. 14.5. I'm out. There it is. Hit TP. I'm gonna go over what I saw. Shit, you know what? I forgot to screenshot my shit, man. What a fucking trade. Like I said again, I'm not here to call shit out. Um, I seen the trap selling. Does anybody want to here? Let me recap this a second. Can you guys see my book map? You guys see how I had 6505 as key level? We came down and there's a lot of selling volume, correct? There's a lot of selling volume. We then reclaimed, listen to me closely. We trapped the sellers below 6505, my key level. We reclaimed 6505. While we reclaimed that level, we broke this high, this previous high we had on book maps. So we had trap sellers, we had a break of structure to the upside, we have reclaim of a level. When we came back down, look at this large selling volume here. This then failed to move lower and we went up and I triggered along right there. My stop at 03. Does that make sense, everybody? Let me know if you guys want me to go over that one more time. I will be more than happy to go over that. Let me know if you guys want me to go over that. There was nothing on the footprints really. There was just trap selling at the low of the footprint. Um, just illiquidity on the footprint as well. I'm gonna type up a response right now. Okay. I had 6505 as my key level. We came down. You guys can see I wanted a break and retest of 65 to the downside. We didn't get that. We had a lot of selling here. We swept the lower day. Okay, one, we swept the lower day. Two, we broke 6505 and swept the lower day with a lot of selling volume. This selling volume failed to move lower. Instead, we moved higher, reclaiming back above 6505. That's bullish. On top of that, we broke this high here to the left, right? So I drew this box out from the break of the structure to the trap sellers. We came down and tested these trap sellers again, and there's a 322 sell volume. This is the biggest sell volume here with no follow through to the downside. We moved up. I figured this guy was trapped. These guys were always also trapped. Buyers were taking control. When I seen the sell volume come in, no follow through, we went up. I triggered along with my stop loss at the 03s right below. Any questions? It's only 7:16. I would love to go over for you guys. Again, I want to make sure you guys get this. Shit, it's just coming right back down. What the fuck? There's no way I top tick this entry. What the fuck? Look at this shit. It's bleeding down right off of 65.15. Well, we swept the low day here. 655 low, or go to a 1 minute chart, 956 low, and then the pre-market low at 6502. We swept that and we reclaimed 6505. 6505 was just a level I seen off of the order flow yesterday. It was just an area where it was acting as very, very strong support. So I just left it up. And I kind of confluenced that with a low day sweep too. I'm gonna type it up right now. I only traded 5 micros on that. I took 5 micros on my personal, and then I took it on my platform accounts too on a copier. But it's a nasty market. You guys can see. You know what? Let me finish this damn type up so you guys can see. Okay, I'm gonna speak and type at the same time. ES was coming down and sweeping the pre-market low and the low of day. It was also testing my key level at 6505. Um, the location, the context, I'm for context. Context, oh, sorry. Let me edit this. ES was coming down and sweeping the pre-market low and the low of day. It was also testing my key level at 6505. Um, there was a lot of selling below 6505 that was continuing to fail. Okay. So that was my context. The location of this trade was one, we had a pre-market low, two, we had a low a day, and three, we had my 6505 key level. Now for my confirmation, follow this guys. For my confirmation for book maps, I seen a lot of selling below the low a day, below the lows and below 6505. We then reclaimed 6505, showing me buyers were in control. Buyers were in control. Um, Price came down to retest the trap sellers, and there was an increase of sell volume with no follow through to the downside. Footprints. For the footprints, I just seen um, illiquidity on the retest. That's really all I seen. I didn't see too much. You could see that large delta after my entry. Let me know if you guys have any questions. think the O5 is ready to play. Nice read. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Any questions? Harlan, any questions? You can ask me anything, man. I'm gonna share my candlestick chart. JPan, Dylan, any questions, guys, on why I took this long here? Unrelated to plan, but just ESP has pre-market. You could trade during pre-market. I just don't recommend it because all the volume comes in after market open. Also, at 6:30 is very volatile. Like price, because it's open, so it jumps. Yeah, market's open 24 hours. Market is open 24 hours. I think there's a small market closure for an hour, I believe around 2 p.m. Pacific. Um, but yeah, market is open 24 hours. I don't trade the Asia session. All right, Dylan, I'll see you later. I don't trade the Asia session or I don't trade pre-market, Marlin. I only trade from 6:30 to about 8 o'clock Pacific. That's all you need. Because with order flow, you're reading the volume that comes into the market. There's the most volume from 6:30 to 8. Always. Always. That's a New York Stock Exchange open. It's always the most volume. Pre-market, I mean, even without order flow, like pre-market, the price is doing bullshit before open. So, um, that's something to take into consideration. Did that answer your question, Marlon? Yes, sir. Okay, okay. But see, like today would be a prime example of just dialing in. Like I was literally like not even planning to trade, and I just seen a setup, and then I just triggered it when I seen a setup. You know, you got to be able to stay patient and wait for your levels to hit, and then get on. It's a nice 4 hour trade for today, though. Um, Pretty much my bad, guys. I'm just updating my journal right now, but there's really nothing really left for me here. I could continue to share my book maps with you guys. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm also stop this Zoom recording. Stop recording.